reported by Councillor Phil Larratt, a Cabinet Member for Environment, Transport, Highways and Waste Services. Mr Crick, you have up to 3 minutes, please.
Thank you. John Crick, Living Streets, Northampton. All of us here would like to see fewer cars on Northampton's roads for 3 reasons. Firstly, because we declared a climate emergency and most of our CO2 emissions are from cars. Secondly, because we have a totally unacceptable number of deaths and serious injuries on our streets. And thirdly, because 40% of urban car journeys are less than 2 miles, while 1 in 6 early deaths are caused by a sedentary lifestyle. Last year, the Department for Transport produced a new policy, Gear Change, a bold vision for cycling and walking. This is Boris Johnson in the foreword. This is the most radical change to our cities since the arrival of mass motoring. £2 billion of new funding that will pay for protected bike lanes so anyone can ride safely, and low traffic neighbourhoods to stop rat running and make it easier to walk and cycle. He carries on. Traffic is not a force of nature. It is a product of people's choices. If you make it easier and safer to walk and cycle, more people choose to walk and cycle instead of driving, and the traffic falls overall. This approach has been proven to work in towns and cities all over the world, reducing traffic, improving people's health, and getting bikes and scooters off the pavements. Here's the Prime Minister again on setting up the first proper cycle lanes in London. It was often difficult and we faced opposition, but when the results of consultations and opinion polls came back, our opponents were often surprised to find themselves in a small minority. People want the radical change we are committing to in this strategy. And here's the Department for Transport in the document. If you are going to oppose these schemes, you must tell us what your alternative is, because trying to squeeze more cars on the same roads and hoping for the best is not going to work. We will reduce general funding to councils which do not take active travel seriously, particularly in urban areas. Councillors, West Northants has received 1.3 million for the Billing Road, Park Avenue, Wellingborough Road cycle route. It needs to be spent by March. We all want Northampton to be a city. Let's show the vision, leadership and ambition of our neighbouring cities, Leicester, Coventry, Nottingham and now Birmingham.
Thank you, Mr Crick.
And make Northampton into a 21st century people that people will want to live in. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr Crick.